I don't really know what to say, guys. 25,000 subscribers. That is, that's genuinely, that's insane. Thank you so much. Now, I could do one of these videos, a 25,000 subscriber special video where I go and do some crazy stuff. But instead I've chosen not to. Because it's a big milestone, but I thought I'd position this more as an opportunity to maybe provide a bit of motivation and some inspiration for some newer creators or existing creators that are looking for a little bit of an oomph during a time where they may be struggling, because I've seen plenty of those, and yeah, it can be really hard to get out of. But I just want to start by saying thank you so much. I mean, what the hell? And the thing is, 25,000 people, you know, it's a number, but when you look past the number and you actually think about 25,000 people standing here, it's pretty overwhelming. To try and give a little bit of context, I'll overlay a few photos now. So the O2 Arena in London has a capacity of 20,000 people. And you can see from the photos that looks pretty rammed. Craven Cottage, which is Fulham Football Club, their football stadium, has a capacity of 25,000 people. And to think that 25,000 of you guys have opted to click subscribe to come back to re-watch my videos is mind-blowing. I genuinely can't comprehend it. It's insane, absolutely insane. And then on top of that, we've had on the channel 6.5 million views. So 6.5 million people have watched Stef ABtv. That's like the population of Singapore and Norway. And I'm sorry, this is I'm genuinely, I'm lost for words. It's amazing. It's amazing. Flipping hell, where do I go with this now? I guess when you kind of put it all into perspective, when I started this channel to basically film content on my own Abarth and my journey, I guess. For those who are new to the channel, my Abarth 595 was a car that I spent a lot of time and money modifying. And that was the kind of concept behind the channel. It was to be Abarth driven. I mean, Stef ABtv, for those who don't know, was supposed to be Stef Abarth TV, but I thought I'd shorten it just in case I did a video on something else, and thankfully I did. But yeah, it all started with just me having fun filming my own car. And a few people, there's been a few key people in this journey who took a chance on me. Particularly around the world of brands. There's a few people who really took a chance on me, and well, it's paid off for me massively, and I'm hoping it's also paid off for them. But it just shows you that sometimes, you know, you do need a break sometimes, and I was fortunate enough to be given that opportunity, particularly by the guys at FCA, and from then it's just kind of spiraled and got bigger and bigger and bigger, and the opportunities have also been bigger, better, more consistent. It's been mad. It's been absolutely mad. I mean, one of the things that I'm most grateful for is obviously the opportunities and the press trips that I've been on, the locations I've gone to through creating content, not just on YouTube but through Instagram, writing articles. That's been amazing. Those are opportunities that I will never forget. Some of the people that I've met on those press trips are now lifelong friends. You know, it's just insane. The cars I've had the opportunity to drive. I don't think that if you would have asked me when I started Stef ABtv that I would be doing this. I'll be honest with you, I did not think that I'd be sitting where I am now. I think a lot of it for new creators is the building up of confidence, and when you do get confidence and you have the right focus and determination, then you can pretty much achieve anything. I think it'll be worthwhile kind of touch as well, because if there are any new creators or people who kind of look at this channel and go, oh, you know, I would love to do that kind of stuff, I would love for you guys to be able to do that stuff. I really would. So what I would say is, well, first of all, just really keep focusing on your own race. I think that's the most important thing. It's so easy to compare yourself to other people. I've been guilty to it in the past. I still do it, and I shouldn't do it. I've seen channels around me kind of blow up really, really quickly, and I've thought, oh, you know, I'd love that to happen to me. And I've also seen channels die. You know, I've seen channels that have done really well, and then all of a sudden they've just died. Whether it's through lack of relevancy, their views have dropped off. It's a tough old game. I've also seen people who have started new channels, but they just haven't done anything with it, which is probably the most important thing. You know, if you want to do this kind of stuff, if it's something you're really passionate about, you've got to go and do it. Just go and do it. And if you're really serious about it, then you will put the time in. You will find the time to make it. If you're not finding the time to do it, then you're not serious about wanting to do this full time. It will take time. It's been really hard to get to this point. Really hard. I've lost a number of contacts with friends that I used to know from a few years ago, which is a little upsetting. I've had many challenges along the way. I think the first year was, whilst I was having the most fun, it was the most challenging as well, because one, you're learning how to be in front of the camera, you're learning how to film stuff, you're trying to scrape every opportunity possible. As the years have gone on, it's been a little easier with regards to the content, because I've been fortunate to have the opportunity to film such cool things, and it comes with time. The more you kind of grow, the more opportunities kind of present themselves. But it doesn't mean that I'm anywhere near still where I want to be. I'm getting there. You know, there are still certain manufacturers that just completely point blank ignore me, which can be frustrating. And I know for new creators who kind of assume that it's as easy as reaching out to a brand and people will give you a car, you couldn't be more wrong. It really isn't. And nowadays, with the saturation within the automotive market and everyone wanting to do it, it makes it even more challenging. So you really do need to have your own niche, and you need to know your own numbers, you need to know your reach and audience, and you really need to be able to provide brands with value, otherwise they will not even entertain you. But I mean, if I look back, Stef ABtv didn't exist 2.5 years ago. There was no such thing as Stef ABtv. It's so, honestly, and I might not seem happy and excited, but I think I'm just stuck in the moment right now, just knowing that 25,000 of you are subscribed. But yeah, I didn't exist. Well, I did, but the channel didn't exist, this channel didn't exist, which means that for anybody who wants to start something, you can do it too. If your channel doesn't exist, make it exist. You know, make people know about you, make people want to watch you, make people want to work with you. It won't be easy, it'll be a graft. 25,000 subscribers is a huge deal. I'm so grateful. I've worked so hard for this, and I'm just so pleased that you guys are enjoying what I'm creating for you. I've always kind of gone and looked at the negative comments and the negativity around what people think of me and all that. But I never often kind of say thank you to those who have stuck by me from day one. I see you in the comments, guys. I am at Fuel Fest on the 11th of August. I'm at the influencer corner. I do influencer because I still don't. It still feels weird when you know, some people ask me for a photo, or it feels really weird. I don't know why. I just feel like a normal person, and I'm just like anybody, which is why I would encourage, whenever you see me, please come and say hi. I've seen so many of you have dropped me messages where I've been at events. You say, oh, I saw you, but I didn't want to come and talk to you. You look really busy. I'm never too busy to speak to anybody. Please come and say hello. So if you are at Fuel Fest, please come and say hi. It'd be great to see more of you guys. And like I said, for anybody new who wants to start a channel, do it. Honestly, do it. It will be hard. It's not going to be easy. You'll go through months where you might not get any views that you like. But I promise you, eventually, if you stay true to yourself, if you're genuine and you're consistent and you're providing value to people on the internet through video, people will start to trust you. They'll start to want to be more. They'll be intrigued by you. They'll start subscribing. Then they'll start commenting. Some will start hating. But it will genuinely, it takes time. This process takes a long time. I know a lot of people see people blowing up really quickly and think that that's the case for everyone. It's not. 2.5 years to get to where I am now. It took nearly 2 years to get to 12,000 subscribers, and in the last 6 months we've gone from 12,000 to 25,000. So it's almost like a little bit of a snowball effect. It'd be great if that keeps going, but if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll keep making content for you, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. That's it. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I'm going to see you all very soon on the next one. Thanks for watching.